Hello everybody, my name is Rayle Entair, and welcome to episode 13 of EVE Online, The Prelude, a series where I discuss all things tutorial. First things first, as always, what skills have trained? Well, nothing. This is, an odd situation in that I am focusing on a longer skill, so I actually have nothing finished training yet. However, Weapon Upgrades Level 4 has, well, gotten more time to it. And enough of that though. Now let's continue with the advanced military side of things. Gustavo Alvarez, what you got for me? The Stand. Alright, this next assignment is going to test your resolve and your ability to get back up after being knocked down. We're sending you into a much larger and better defended pirate base this time. We imagine the mission will start out relatively easy, but as soon as you take one of those pirates down, they'll start to call in reinforcements. We don't expect you to be able to handle them by yourself. We just want to see how long you can last in there before being destroyed. I've been authorized to provide you with a combat frigate, but you'll have to fit it with your own modules. I'd keep the fittings cheap. You are not expected to come out of this one intact. You are expected to fight, however. Fit some guns and take down whatever you can. We expect you to score at least one kill, and won't consider your assignment complete until then. Alrighty. Let me stress this point, Rayle Entair. We want to see how long you can stay alive in there. You are not to leave the area with your ship intact. You should use the frigates I'm giving you. I don't want to see you losing a larger, more expensive ship on this test. If you have anything better lying around in your hangar, don't get any ideas. Keep it there unless you want to lose it. Okay, objective. Make a stand at the pirate base, destroy at least one ship, and survive for as long as you can against the reinforcements that come. Well, the reward is 100,000 ISK, and he's giving us an Incursus. This one gets a bonus to armor repair amount and small hybrid turret damage. Fine. 2.5 hours? Alright. Okay, alright, here's the frigate. Okay. So, a suicide bomber, huh? Fine by me. Let's activate the Incursus and see what we got to play with here. Make active. I could name it, but it's gonna get blown up. Why bother? Okay, first things first. Fitting. What do we have for room here? We have 3 hide slots, all of which can be having turrets on them. I need to kill at least one thing, and I do have, hilariously enough, just some spare turrets lying around. I could actually give it all of my 75mm Gatling rails, because I'm not going to use it. They're pretty weak guns in their own rights. That's actually not a bad call. Let's do that. Let's equip it with these. These are really weak guns and they're really cheap, and I just don't care about them. I don't. So that's fine. I've also got a lot of antimatter, so we'll put that there. What's the range for these guns now, by the way? Optimal of 3,000, fall off within 6,500. Fair enough. Damage is okay. You know, it's okay, really. That's about all I got for it. Could give it an afterburner, but I suspect this is probably fine, honestly, because it's meant to die. So yeah, I'm fine with this one, honestly. I'm perfectly okay with this. Actually, looks really cool though. It's a really cool looking ship though. All right, but now we insure it because of course we're going to lose it. So why not? Yeah, why not just insure it? Ooh, if we pay 100,000, we'll get 300,000 back. I like it. Gimme. Thank you. Alrighty. And I'll give it... hang on a second here. I'll give it 100 spare ammo, just in case something catastrophic happens where I need to reload. I doubt I will, but hey, let's just be prepared for that. Undock and let's get out there. Ow. Right. Let's get my payday, shall we? Alright, that's me getting the contract, and here is the cash. Nice. Delete all. I don't care about it. Thank you. Go Saval. Reward, please. Ow. Not bad, Rayle Entair. You did well out there against overwhelming odds. Ideally, that familiarized you a little more with the constant threat of ship loss. In these early days, you probably won't find yourself in such challenging situations, but it's helpful to know in advance how to take a ship loss and still get back up. Fair enough. Next mission, shall we? Don't look back. Alright. Oh boy. Welcome back, friend. Next up, we're going to show you how to gain a bit of speed advantage on the field. There are two active propulsion modules available to a Capsuleer: Afterburners, and their bigger brothers, Micro Warp Drives. We're about to teach you how to use Afterburners, but keep in mind that Micro Warp Drives, or MWDs as they're called, will become available to you later on with proper training. Although Afterburners won't increase your speed as drastically as Micro Warp Drives, they also don't have many of the penalties that come with using MWDs. Afterburners use only a moderate amount of capacitor to run and cannot be disabled by Warp Scramblers, unlike MWDs, which eat up your capacitor quickly and can be shut down by Warp Scramblers. Afterburners are also much easier to fit to your ship. They use less power grid and less CPU, and don't give you any fitting penalties to worry about. If you're ready, we've got an area that will test your use of Afterburners. It's riddled with dangerous electromagnetic interference that will damage your ship periodically. Your task is to fly through the cloud of EM disturbance and make it to the other side in one piece. Do that, and you'll have demonstrated that you know how to move your ass when needed. Okay, this is a really easy mission, and I'll talk more about the skill book that we get in a bit. First off, delay though. Let me get in my speed demon, shall we? The H-Ron, like I said, is the dogfighter. It is meant specifically for this kind of thing. And I've already got an Afterburner equipped, so I'm good to go. I mean, this is just perfect for me, really. This thing is fast. So, yeah. Not even gonna worry about it. Let's just do it. Jump right in. Accept. Alrighty. Don't look back, indeed. Alright, simple enough. Hello, Gosavel. I finished your little Kessel run, if you will. Complete mission. Good work. You made it through the gauntlet alive. You should take a moment to consider all that you've learned so far and how it all ties together. No module works in isolation. Warp Scramblers, for example, the close-range interdiction modules, don't work unless you can close in on your enemy, and for that, you need an Afterburner. Similarly, if you're using a Warp Disruptor, the long-range variant, you will perhaps want to keep your enemy away from you. So again, Afterburners become useful. Dictating range is a crucial aspect of any engagement, but when you are tackling, it becomes particularly important. I'm giving you a drone skill book as a reward. You will need to train this to level 1 in order to pass your next assignment. So if you haven't already trained in drones, please do so now. Next up, I plan to teach you how to use them. Okay? What you got for me? Weapon of choice. Welcome back, Rayle Entair. For your next assignment, we want to teach you about the unique characteristics of Galente drone technology. Each race has its own preferences when it comes to weapon systems and fighting styles, and understanding your own weapons and battle doctrines will be crucial to your long-term success. We Galente use drones, as I'm sure you've already noticed. Drones have a number of important advantages. We can load different drones into our base for different targets, and adapt quickly to any situations. One of our best advantages is that drones can think for themselves. If someone compromises your electronics systems, and you can't even lock them, your drones will sense that aggression and come to your aid. You can even tell them to guard other members of your gang. We Galente have made great progress on the backs of our drone armies, so you'll come to appreciate them in time if you don't already. We've cornered a pirate nearby and want him dealt with. We'll provide you with a civilian drone that you can use as part of your training. We'll be hanging back a bit to make sure that you actually use it though. It's important that you are familiar with the use of drones. Okay. Well, I'll accept this in a bit. First off, I want to actually train the book. So, I've actually been waiting for this for quite a while, because I love drones. But I didn't want to talk about them off camera, or use the book off camera, so I'm doing it now. Level that up to level... let's see here, when can I get drone upgrades? If I get level 3, what can I get? So I can get specific drone specializations. High level 4 is when I get some special skills like salvage drones and the Tech 2 drone damage amplifier. Got it. I definitely want to get one of these modules for the future. It'll take a couple days though, but that's fine. So I'm going to level drones up to level 3, sounds good for now. Apply. But yes, drones! Hallelujah. I love drones just so much. They're just so great. They're useful, they're awesome. They're drones, come on. What's not to love about drones? Alrighty, so apply that. It's gonna take, 4 hours to finish that. Oh my. Be back in 2 seconds. There we go. Drones level 2 is now completed, which means I can use 2 drones. But wait! My ship has no drone bay. But you know it does have a drone bay. My Venture has a drone bay. And I have 2 Hornets ready to go. But, for the sake of the mission, I'll use the civilian modules, because it told me to. So, you there. Destroy said pirate with said drones. Okay. Close. Drag these here. There we go. Let's get some stats, shall we? What do these drones do? Well, here's what they look like. They are 9 meters long, and they look like kind of cool sci-fi jet planes. So, they have 60 armor health, 30 shield health. They have a shooting range of about 3,000 and move really fast. They shoot every 2 seconds, and they do 7 base damage, and that's modified by 1.6 times. So there you go. And they take up 5 bandwidth when out in space, and they take up, where does it say? Yeah, right here, volume. Take up 5 cubic meters when in the drone bay. So my Venture has a drone bay of 10 cubic meters, which means it can hold 2 civilian hobgoblins. Let's head out and show them off, shall we? Okay, so here we are at the mission. We have said pirate. Launch the drones. As you can see here, real quick, I have a nice little drone bay here. I can just right click, launch drones. Now, how I get them to engage? Well, if this pirate attacks me, the drones will automatically engage. And here you can see them circling me in a sort of helix pattern. And see, off they go to defend me. They say, "Oi, get away from my master." Wow, that was actually really efficient. Good job, drones. Thanks for being awesome. I'll salvage the wreck because why not? Now let's see our drones here. Here we can see 3 bars. The leftmost bar is the shield, the central bar is the armor, the right bar is the hull. When they all go away, the drone blows up. And I can zoom in really close here and see it. And it's really tiny. I mean, it's really tiny. But, hey, there you go. Sort of a drone's job for you, really. Oh, whoops. No, stop. Camera, obey me. Anyways, let's bring him back here. So I can right-click. I can either have him return orbit to me, or I can just return him to my drone bay, which I'll do. So I'll have him fly back to my drone bay. Bloop. And there they go. They're inside my drone bay again, safe and sound. And, well, now I just dock, so, yeah. Onwards, back to base. That was an easy enough mission. Let's go tell Gosavo the good news. Alright, so we've shown off drones. Mission completed. Thank you for the money. Alright, I'll talk about this next mission later. For now, I want to talk about drones. There are a lot of types of drones. There's even an entire market tab devoted to them. You have combat drones, combat utility drones, electronic warfare drones, logistics drones, mining drones, and salvage drones. You can actually have a drone for nearly any type of ship. You know, if you want a drone that can just stay far back and snipe, you have sentry drones, like this, the Guard. It'll just sit back and snipe from miles away. If you want a really heavy-hitting, kind of slow, almost cruiser-style one, you have the Ogre here, which is a bit slower, tough to kill, and hard-hitting. If you want a drone to actually repair you while in combat, you have logistics drones. You know, you have this one here, the light armor drone. What's this warning? Go away, warning, I don't care for you. So you have a drone like this which can repair your armor. You've even got electronic warfare drones. Like, what's a good one here? You know what, actually these ones are fine here, like the Hobgoblin SD300. This will actually start to jam enemy sensors a bit. I mean, you've got drones of all kinds in here. You even have mining drones if you want to, well, mine asteroids a bit faster. You have a drone like this, which looks actually kind of oddly creepy and kind of alive. Looks like a weird insect, but regardless, this will help you mine asteroids. You've also got salvage drones, which actually looks like a proper salvage drone, honestly. Looks like a, you know, proper salvage drone. You see that have like saws and lasers, and yeah, it's cool stuff. What I find funny is how detailed these things are, because you can only see them if you bring up this menu here or inspect them in space. Otherwise, you don't even see them. They're so tiny. I find that funny, but props to the game creds, you know, it's good stuff. We've also got heavy attack drones like this, medium scouts, light scouts. You've also got fighters and fighter bombers. Now these are only used in carriers, which are big, capital, massive ships that, well, are meant for drone combat. And they get specialized drones called fighters and fighter bombers. And they, well, A, look amazing, and B, will look amazing. I really want them. I mean, look at this thing. This would be an awesome ship. I want to fly that. But anyway, let's talk about drone preferences. I personally, when it comes to really light drones, these are light scout drones, by the way, I enjoy Hornets. They're the second highest damage dealing of light scout drones, but I like them because of their shield. They have 104 shield, which isn't a lot by itself, but it makes them low maintenance drones. I like drones that I don't have to worry about. You know, they're low maintenance, they're second highest damage, they're reasonably fast, reasonably accurate. they're just easy to maintain. So hopefully they won't blow up. I guess the reason I like them is because they're sturdier than the more common drones, the hobgoblins, which do more damage but tend to blow up easier because of their armor based. So, and plus these just look really cool. So I'm gonna keep with my Hornets. Though the Hobgoblin civilian modules are cool-ish, I have Hornets for this reason alone. I like them. So this will actually provide, specifically here, in the case of my mining frigate, this will actually provide with some defense and offense. As previously, this ship had no offense. It has mining lasers and a salvager. It can't kill anything. Now with the Hornets, it can. These Hornets here deal a base damage of 15 kinetic, and then it's multiplied by 1.45 times. So, not bad. And it only goes up as well. One thing I also didn't talk about is, what does the drone skill itself do? Well, the drone skill by default here, skill at controlling drones, can operate one drone per skill level. Now there are also different drone skills here. Let me just bring up the list for you. Again, there's a lot of stuff about drones. Skills, bam! You can advance in drone interfacing to get you even better control here. Specialize in different racial drones, like, you know, Entair drones, for example, you can get extra damage. Combat drone operation. Drone durability, interfacing, navigation, sharpshooting, electronic warfare, fighters. It just goes on. You can spend like months specializing in specifically drones and have your ship be kind of meh, but have your drones be this unstoppable behemoth swarm of death. I'm only slightly exaggerating, by the way. So, what can I say? Drones are amazing. They just are. I personally love them. They provide me with a nice little kick in offense and defense, and I will likely specialize pretty heavily in drones. So yeah, and then I think next time we'll try to finish up the advanced military side of things here. We have a new mission here, but I'll read it later though. For now, this has been Rayle Entair, signing off. Until next time, viewers, take care, bye-bye.